Quarters in session. Y'all want to give y'all Instagram shits at the beginning and the end? Yeah, I feel like that'd be nice.
I gotta get mine.
Yours is at mama.
Oh, okay, because I don't.
Okay, you want to talk to her? Just send it to my profile. I get the message to her.
I was wondering what the fuck you was talking about. I thought you were really having your mama.
No, like mama.
It was me.
That's mama.
Because I don't like people on mine. So
Cause tell them what you call me.
Daddy.
So call her mama.
No shit.
Tight shit. But yeah, go ahead. Give your
my Instagram _ Friggy FRIGGY Friggy.
I swear you said freaky. Oh God.
What's your shit?
Oh, it's just Sydney Amber. Like literally. Like that's the at.
You gotta like spell it.
ITSJ.
You can talk to the camera. You feel kind of weird. You just
CYD. Because it's literally, if you can't spell, like it's just Sydney Amber. That's kind of like I'm sorry. Questioning you.
Start over. I'm sorry. I fucked all that up. I'm sorry. Start over with the spelling of it.
It is ITSJUSTCYDNEYAMBER. So,
Time. All right. We're good.
Real
yeah.
straight.
And then hers is at MAMA. And mine is at DADDY. Not just playing. THE Uncle Leon 04. If you don't know how to spell that, you don't deserve to. All right. Now, what y'all want to talk about?
Pop it off.
It's literally what I was asking.
What's hot?
You just gone. I don't know.
What's hot right now?
I don't know.
You know.
My burning desire for the missus. See, I do not know. You said you wanted to talk about some shit. You finna sit here and let me just act like I don't know what I'm talking about.
I was just talking about, I didn't want to just jump into what you were talking about last episode because
Can you talk about that? Because that was something you saw. I'm not pro 50-50.
And I just want every man out there to know that if there was more women on the last show, there would be more opinions against it.
But there are now. So
yeah, no. 50-50 are for men who are less fortunate or men who don't really like you. Because women like you, they don't have no problem paying for stuff.
No who? Probably.
No problem.
Okay. So, but question is, say something happens to you. Well, say something happens to him.
Those are special occasions, in which case, yes, you can step up. But that's not you going 50-50 because he's gone 100% financially so long that it would then be like 10-90 because it's just a situation where he's down bad.
You will contribute something.
I will contribute if there's need for me to contribute. But for most men, if they are in a world where dating is something that they're able to do, like financially, like, oh, $150 for a date does not hurt your pockets. And you're not like trying to figure out how you're going to pay your bills. I'm just saying that I just threw that out there because I don't know. For me, myself, I live in it. Like I'm in Atlanta. We're in Atlanta. And most restaurants, like by myself, I'm paying $80 after my tip.
So
that's what I'm saying. Yeah. And that's like on a budget, like just by myself.
Well, that's how I am with dating.
So
anyways.
if it's two people, I'm just being friendly when I say if it's two people and you're dating in Atlanta, you take a girl out to eat or whatever. 9 times out of 10, it's not even a financial thing. It's an effort thing. So if you come up with something that costs you less, but you put in just as much effort, it usually will work just as well. But I just threw 150 out there because that's like the ballpark range for two people going out and getting something to eat.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
My question becomes, so if a man is not able to or in a position to...
He don't need to be dating. You don't need to be dating nobody. You need to be trying to figure out how you're going to get in position to. That's what you need to be doing. Find a career. Find a job. Find somewhere to be where you can make some money.
So that's it?
No, literally. Literally, you don't need to be dating. Like, when you talk to most successful men that are dating, they'll tell you, I was embarrassed to date when I had less than. And not only that, statistically speaking,
thank you.
When women date men who don't have it and then they get it, they eventually leave the woman that they were with when they didn't have it for a woman of a higher statute, because a man who doesn't have it yet is typically settling for for whatever he can get access to at that like financial range. You know, like there are a certain class of women that's not even gonna pay attention to a man that can't afford a $150 date.
Mm-hmm.
He don't want that woman until he can afford more. You get what I'm saying? And then it's like, okay, well, I'm gonna leave her. That's why most women be like, he left me when he got the bag. Yeah, girl, because he was settling for you. He didn't really like you.
You feel the same way?
No, I mean, I can play devil's advocate. You feel me? Of course, but
I want you to play your like perspective
for sure. With my perspective,
Please.
like
based on like in response to what what Sid just not a she, but what Sid just said.
For sure. I mean, how I handle the situation, I've always seen my pops, you know what I'm saying, take everything in control. So that's the type of man that I am. If I'm taking you out on a date, I'm covering everything. Even if it's the bill $200, I got it. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to worry about nothing. That's just how I always been though. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. So it play on the.
If a man expects you to pay, he don't like you. Like I'm convinced.
That's not true.
Like
though.
he don't like you.
That's not true. That's not true. Cause like we entering into times where like, you know, inflation is going crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you got to like take in consideration that like what if you was the man? Like, I'm not saying like, you know what I'm saying? Just put yourself in that man's shoe. Like he got bills to pay. He got this, that, and then he got to take you out. So it's like, where are we meeting halfway? So listen. Hear
him out though. Hear him out because we all listen to you.
Listen, like is your first priority love? You looking for love, or you just looking for somebody to like pay a bill? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I feel what you're saying, but like I'm gonna take care of it all because that's just the type of man I am. But at the end of the day, like if I hear a girl's talking about like money too fast, I'm running away because like now you sound like a bill. You know what I'm saying? Like if that's
always an expense.
Or an expense. Like
their women are always 100% going to be an expense.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
So it's just is she worth it?
I really go off vibes.
It's an investment.
I go off vibes.
Fair.
So I'm gonna
it's
say
an expense
again,
or an investment. One or the
I
other.
feel as though
investment.
you're meeting halfway because let's be for real. Most women, I don't know, this woman, I got a kid. So I got to pay for a sitter to do anything. And if I'm not paying for a sitter, you know what I'm saying? I can get him to his dad and stuff like that. And that's cool. But what other things, if I really, really like you, I'm finna get my hair done. I'm gonna get my nails done. Like there are other things that I'm doing in preparation for this date. And just like you got bills, I got bills too. If I'm a single woman and I'm not like using men for money and I am dating for love, I got bills too. My rent like $2 I'm in Atlanta. My rent $2 like all by myself, no roommate. But at the end of the day,
I'm gonna say
you know what
this.
I'm saying? Like we both got bills. We both are grown. Like that's why I say dating is for self-sufficient adults, male or female.
Right, so I'm gonna say this: like, do
but
you
not all
expect
dates cost money?
Right. I was just about to say.
We can go to the park.
I was just about to say that because like I like to do shit like that. I want to see your vibe.
But that's why I said earlier.
If I'm actively dating, that means I'm dating other women too. You know what I mean? So that shit get expensive now. That shit get expensive.
Wait, I'm sorry. What you just said?
Painting is also expensive. Like, have you ever bought paint? But my thing is that's why I said earlier, a lot of time it's about effort. And most men confuse the effort with finances because she did say effort. You don't have nothing else in your character or creativity to come up with something. So you automatically think fine dining me is the go-to. And if you're going to do that, then do it. But don't make me feel bad that you want to fine dine and then you can't afford it.
I feel that because if I ask you something,
you could have cooked some lamb chops on food stamps. If you ask me, like EBT, you know what I'm saying? Show me your skills in the kitchen, and we could have went to the park like y'all said.
My ultimate question, and what it led to, right? Mm-hmm. So you're willing to compromise.
It's about not always effort. I'm not compromising on effort. Like it's always about the effort, not the finances.
So cool. Duly noted and respected, right? But the whole 50-50 thing.
The 50-50 thing. That's why I said, okay, so if a man when I ask you that, 50-50, do you view that as something tangible or intangible? If you had to put it into a category. No Venn diagram, a category. Oh, damn. Yeah, that's not fair. That's not fair because like she said earlier, is it intangible? I like, yes, for me, but I'm not unreasonable. So there are circumstances and situations where, yes, as the woman, I will have your back. I've been doing nothing but stacking or doing whatever on the side of you taking care of things to be able to do that. Like, I'm the household. So I'm supposed to be able to plan vacations. I'm supposed to have that emergency savings. I'm supposed to have things in order so that if you are like, I quit that job today, babe, I couldn't take it no more. Right. I'm like, cool. We're good for 90 days to figure out what we're doing next, or however long it takes to figure out what we're doing next. Or maybe we don't have to do nothing next because I've been making so many different moves on the back end so that you can be non-working in general.
So then that's
you know what I'm saying?
So doesn't that still make it 50-50?
Look.
Because you're doing work while he's doing work.
I want to ask you a question. Like, do you feel like a man should pay for every date?
And everything.
Okay, no. When it comes to dates,
paying for dates.
Whoever asks the other person,
thank you.
That
is if you invite me, I expect you. I'm still gonna like chip in, but it's just
another thing. If you invite yourself, then that's when I'm like, okay, I'll go dolo because you invited yourself. I said it's cool. Okay, so we can go dolo. We can go Dutch on that. But if you invite me out, or if I invite you out, then I expect whoever is inviting the other person out to be paying for whatever we're doing because this was your idea, your creation. You decided to plan this vibe.
Right.
Because like if you invite me out, I already expect you to have tickets, this and that, like
to whatever it is.
Why are you asking me?
Why even extend the invitation if you ain't got shit?
That's when it's kind of weird. Right. You ain't got no money, girl. Why are you going out?
A lot of
it's not just men. It's women too. Like women, women will use a man for food. And like, girl, that's what you got daddy defects for. Why are you?
So if you had a man come to you with, we'll say 8 out of 10 qualities. No, 7 out of 10 qualities, right? That you require.
Which ones are them?
You can choose just to cater to you, right? So they have 7 out of those 10 that you require. Okay. One of the 3 that they don't are finances. Are you willing to still give him a chance?
Yeah. Well, what do you mean by don't? Like, because
doesn't have them. And I say that
there are certain things that men with certain qualities will never be, and that's broke. Like if you're motivated, if you're driven, if you have a dream, if you're hardworking, like you'll never be broke. Like that's a fact. Like you can't be broke. But so lack of finances versus broke are 2 different. Like where is the line?
Right.
Where is the line? Because if you want to sit up and play video games all day, you have no drive, you have no dream, and you're broke, like you ain't got no money in the bank, then absolutely not.
That's boundaries.
Like that's a no. But if you just are like, hey, I quit this job because I'm following this career path for my dream and I can project this in the future, and you have a clear blueprint on how the right woman could help you. So like, how can I help you with that? Well, then, I don't mind playing that role and seeing where that's going to get the whole, picture out.
And that's where segue into full transparency. Yeah, no. So end goal, 100%. Like aside from the emotional, mental, spiritual support, all of that, making sure nigga draw clean for work, my work clothes clean, all of that. The finances, no. So at the moment, it's 50-50. Oh, good. And no, I'm saying how I wanted to quit the job. That's so my thing is it's a balance. Right, because the right woman,
you're taking the words out of my mouth.
She said essentially didn't even have to come out and say, but essentially what she's telling me is, no, you're not gonna quit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-mm. That's not beneficial. That's not feasible right now
for the household. And for the overall picture, that's not
just because you want to chase another dream, Uncle Leon's House of Debates. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't mean you have to quit. No, what you finna do is figure out how to keep this job and then still do what you. So it's the right, you know what I'm saying? Like
you gotta be dating for the right reasons and the right type of person, period. On that. And that goes both ways.
Ted's fuck with you now.
That goes both ways.
But I was just making sure. So if you come across a guy like that, then you're all cool, more than willing to, okay, cool. Because if your way just solid straight up, I respect it because that's how you want to choose. But in that way, I feel like you play yourself. I feel like that you play yourself and you play like what you really want. At the end of the day, it comes down to what you really want. Mm-hmm. Do you, like he said, do you really want love? How bad
or do you just want somebody? Do you want to be a trophy wife? Do you just want to sit on someone's shoulder like, hey, I'm being taken care of? Because there's plenty of men that'll take you for that too. But
comes
you know
with.
what I'm saying?
And then that come with problems too. They gonna get their dirt on their side.
Right.
Because, like,
Exactly.
They got
That's what I
something
said.
at home.
So do you really want love or do you want like financial security in a blanket? Because like you can get both going the love route, but you can't get both going that financial security route. Or it's less likely that you can
Less,
both.
okay, yeah, I can do less likely.
Kind of rough, you feel me? But
Yeah.
my mom was the breadwinner in the family for like the first couple of years of my early life.
Oh.
You feel me? Until he got established, until he got his own trucking business, like in the States. And now he the breadwinner, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it goes like, marriage is like it's not no 50-50 shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's why
like,
I was asking
you know
if
what I'm saying?
something
It's
happens
like,
to your significant other.
Exactly.
That's why I tell some people, well, this person, he or she needs to make 6 figures. They need to work here for
Right.
what? As long as you got a job, my thing is if something happens to your significant other, are you able to pick up the slack until y'all able to come back together again? That's how I am. It shouldn't matter what type of job you have, how much money you make. You can scrub toilets. As long as you're making money to pay bills, who cares?
So listen, also though, but like I ride the line, like I feel that in my spirit, but also in my heart, I know self-sufficient adults, like I've been in seclusion all year. Why have I been in seclusion? Because I've been getting my life self-sufficient as an adult. Like, I just don't think you should be dating unless you have a certain efficiency. Like,
if relationship
for my ladies,
you gotta go off.
For my ladies,
if you meet your person right. You can't go off.
What if you're meant to meet them? I'm saying, what if you're meant to meet them there?
Listen, for my ladies, I'm gonna say it real quick. Just let me say this:
Go ahead.
if a man want to take you out, I don't care where the place is. I don't care where it is.
That's what the fuck that is.
If a man want to take you out and you can't afford half that bill, you should be saying no.
Listen, here's
because what happens when he walks off?
First of all,
let's say the date goes awful.
Exactly.
Y'all should have been
First of all,
let's say the date goes awful and he leaves. This is something my mother taught me and her mother taught her. Like, let's say the date goes awful and she decides you need to pay your own way. What are you going to do? Because you went out with $20 because you just paid your rent and you decided to go out for this, what you thought was going to be free meal. And now your $80 tab can't be paid because you decided to go out. That's awful. So in my mind, I feel like male or female, it doesn't matter your gender. Right. You should be a self-sufficient adult, able to cover, whether you're going to be obligated to cover your own or not. I'm not saying don't go out expecting it to go bad. Expect it to go well, but
how does it feel?
If it goes bad, no, you need to have that cushion for yourself. Like, be sustainable by yourself.
Does it feel? Okay, so I'm just gonna pretend you asked me so I can tell you what it is, right? How does it feel not living in your soft girl era?
What do you mean?
You're not.
I don't. It's like he said, it's about priorities. And I feel like there's so much priority on love because there's no self-love there. So like a lot of women are like, I want to run to the first man who I think could potentially love me better than I'm willing to love myself. And that's crazy, girls. Sit at home and figure it out and learn. That way, when you're deciphering who you're going on these dates with, you're not going on dates with men who could kill you at the end of the night. You're not worried about
technically
that.
All of us could.
I mean, all of you could, but you're not worried about that because I spent my time getting to know your character and I wasn't rushing for a free meal and I wasn't rushed because I only have $5 in my bank account or I wasn't, it's certain things that come not necessarily with being independent. And that's why I said self-sufficient because I can be a self-sustaining adult without needing another human. You know what I'm saying? That's what I said. Self-sufficient. Like, but in the same breath, do I want a man? Yes. Do I need a man? Yeah. I don't want to be touching trash the rest of my life. I got a little boy. I can't teach him about certain stuff. All right, you know what I'm saying? So
I'm glad you said that.
I need me a man.
Right. So my question is the 50-50. You're married, in a relationship. Because I seen this. I don't know if it was Facebook or Instagram, but it was a post.
Instagram or TikTok, one or the other.
It was one of the two. And it was a post that you go 50-50 on bills. You're in a relationship or married and you're going 50-50. You're going 50-50 on bills, but then the man is paying his half and that's all he doing, right? Okay, I'm giving you some dick. But the woman is paying her half plus cleaning and cooking and giving it up. Do you think that's fair?
So it's important that we highlight the difference between being a boyfriend and girlfriend and being husband and wife.
No,
because that's what I said. If I have a significant other, I don't believe boyfriend and girlfriend then. I don't believe unless there is clear intent and a plan for marriage. Like, we've already talked about it. We've already discussed it. And at this point, for our future household, this is the best for our future household. Unless that has been fully arranged, I don't believe in playing house. I don't believe in cohabitation. Because what am I doing? Depending, or vice versa, you stand with me. Because, baby, you pissed me off too bad. You got to get the fuck out. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. Can I say that?
I don't know.
You gotta go. You gotta leave. And that's and I find that to be both ways.
Right.
Women are out of house and don't know where to go when they got kids and everything else, just because they depended without having those type of conversations. So that's why I said, unless there is a future, like we have talked about that future, we are planning that future, and we've decided that this is financially the best thing we're going to do for our household to come, then y'all don't need to be co-exhibiting. Y'all you need to have your house. I need to have my house.
How do you feel about that?
And that's why I said, okay, so we're married.
You're married.
Right.
And you have to, and you're splitting bills.
And we're splitting bills.
But that's all he's doing is splitting bills. He's not helping you clean. He's not helping you do.
And that's why I said there has to be a reason. There has to be a reason we are splitting bills. Because, baby,
he a paraplegic. His disability check only get but so much every month.
Exactly. If your disability check only get but so much, in my mind, once I'm married to a man, we've already discussed finances.
Please don't run with that.
So my thing is this: if we've discussed finances, it may be you only paying 50, but it may be 100% of what
you're not getting. You're not getting what I'm saying. The whole point is that you're not getting what the question is. Some people feel that splitting the 50-50. If you're splitting 50-50, everything is 50-50.
Yeah,
the bills, cleaning, and cooking. Right? Hold on, wait a minute. And then some people feel, okay, so if the man's paying all the bills, obviously the woman is going to do all the other stuff. Mm-hmm. So that was the question. Okay, they're splitting bills, but all he's paying is just money. And that's it. He's not helping cleaning, but she has to pay bills.
I'm filing for divorce.
That's wrong.
I'm filing for divorce.
Look, I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm OCD as it comes. You feel me? So it's like, I feel like, like once I like,
that's because you skip red flags.
You know, that's why I said I'm gonna file for divorce. He wasn't the right one. Like, I'm just put that out there.
I don't know. Like, see me, like I'm OCD. I feel like I observe, you feel me? Like, if I feel like she's doing a lot more than I'm doing, I'm gonna step in, you feel me? Because it's not fair. I'm all about fair, you feel me? So it's like, what's fair is fair, you know what I'm saying? So, like I'm gonna step in and clean. That's already given because I don't like a dirty crib. You feel me? Like I'm gonna do the dishes, I'm gonna do whatever. You feel me? Like that's just me.
So
like,
even if you paid 100% of the bills and she's a stay-at-home mom,
I've done that before. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Fuck that. If
I'm sorry. If
what is she only
I'm telling you right now.
If I was the main one cooking, spoon
I was the main one cooking. I was the main one cooking breakfast,
shit,
dinner. You know what I'm saying?
Where you find her at?
What was that?
Dating for the wrong reason.
You found her on tag.
I'm saying
dating for the wrong reason.
On hell no.
And you was paying all the bills, and she didn't cook.
I found you on that.
I'm saying, but men date for what a woman looks like.
I stayed with for 1 month.
Not for what they can offer.
That wasn't my app.
It was an app though.
Yeah.
I stayed with her for 1 month, and that was it.
Me personally,
I packed my shit up and I dipped. You feel me? Because I was like, hey,
I need a man to pay
bitch.
what he has.
You said,
you know what I'm saying? I need a man to pay. So, like, back to her question. Her question was, if we are going half and half on the bills, I want you to know, as a woman, the only way I'm doing that is if I know that your half is 100% of what you have.
Nope. That's cap.
Not you
because
thinking,
she don't get 100% of my check. She get majority, but
I'm saying, but that's my thing. My thing is like, our rent is $2,000. You only make $2,000 a month. Okay, I'll take $1,500 from you, and I'll put in the $500. because that is 50-50 because I'm doing all the other stuff. I'm taking care of the kids. I'm cooking, I'm cleaning, I'm doing all that other stuff, then yes. But I want you to know that's my prorated amount because I love you.
Damn, prorated.
Not because
I ain't looking for a partner.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
I'm not looking for a roommate. I'm looking for a partner.
Look,
okay?
if I'm gonna be
a partner too.
Right, hold on. Right, that's my thing. If I'm being completely honest here, right? You have so many stipulations that you plan yourself and don't realize it. You think you don't have all of these different key locks on the door.
No, I think about other stuff. Like I think about the fact that I am a single mother with a child. So if I'm dating, but I'm saying if I'm dating a man,
that person's. It's
not your responsibility, and that's why I said
two of the motherfuckers taller than me.
I'm not using y'all as an example. I'm using myself as an example. What I'm saying is if I'm knowing that I'm coming in with that extra bit of baggage, because that's what that is as a mother.
Truth be told.
And you don't have no kids at all. You're a single man with no kids.
Look at it as
your babies are extra baggage.
You have to know. You gotta look at it as fuck your perspective.
You're not ready to date.
You have to look at it as fuck your perspective. Because at the end of the day, your perspective only matters to you. Right. The fuck is you talking about? If a nigga want to fuck with you, truth be told, your perspective doesn't matter. One of the reasons why that guy would be meant for you is because he has voluntarily chosen to make what you got going on matter.
Well, no. My thing is, when I'm dating, I'm literally looking at your world comparative to my world, and can we mesh them together, and or would I be happy in your world? If you brought me into that
at the beginning, there is
but
no bringing you into his world. There is no because there is no bringing.
I thought we were talking about husband and wife.
Yes,
I didn't think we were talking about just beginning dating.
There is no him bringing you into his world. Excuse me. There is no him bringing you into his world or vice versa. It's you and him creating a y'all world.
Right. I call it
husband and wife. You got to date to
a mutual reality.
Right. You have to get together. I mean, so like as soon as y'all get husband and wife, that's my kid too. You feel me? But like when we're dating, you can't just throw all that responsibility on me because I'm gonna like be like, what? Whoa!
I never throw my kids.
But that's why I also said at the beginning of this little debate. I also said I'm not coexisting with nobody. Like I'm not sharing rent with you. I'm gonna pay my own rent because I need to make sure my bills are paid over here.
But if that's somebody you choosing to be with, that's stupid. Both of y'all paying.
I said, but what did I say? I said, unless there is a clear conversation about a clear future, which means while we may have not married yet, we know that is the direction we want to go
on some shit you gave me.
That's what I said. Yeah, there's a difference. There is a fat. It's not even a thin line. There's a fat difference between
big bad line.
This is my wife to be.
Yes,
I'm introducing you as not my girlfriend, but my wife because I see a future with you and I am vetting you for that future and we are building that mutual reality versus I'm filling this person out to see if that's a possibility. I'm filling this person out to see if we vibe. I'm filling this person out to see if our sexual desires match. I'm feeling like there's a lot that goes to dating and vetting a person to see if they're your person. And if you're not a self-sustaining adult, you'll never know.
Okay, so
you'll never know because you'll settle for just about anything.
I want to know your answer to the top of the building and the bridge, the overpass.
When they collapse. What are you talking about?
No. Well, damn. Yes. R.I.P. to those. I feel like what happened was they wanted to replace that bridge. They didn't want to give them the money. So then they put a working crew out there like they fixing some shit and then hit the bridge. Because they wouldn't mind losing some amigos like they did.
Ooh,
as opposed to a white lady driving to work with 3 kids at home.
That's a whole conspiracy.
The fuck?
Right.
It is. It's debatable. You feel what I'm saying?
They're talking about a boat supposed to have a black box. And now they can't find a black box. So it's
what I wanted to ask you though. So your idea of the ultimate union, your man told you it's where you at with it? You still don't know?
What do you mean? My idea.
No, I'm saying because like sometimes
my
you be straight,
idea towards a perfect union is to
ultimate union. No, hold on.
Ultimate union.
No, wait,
right, but I don't even need that information to ask the question. Appreciate it. Listen, so your idea of the ultimate union, your partner,
talk about
tells you
Talk about them.
Takes you to the top of a building.
Okay.
Blindfolds you.
Ooh, that's a lot of trust.
Tells you walk till they tell you to stop.
Okay.
You gonna do it?
Yep.
Oh, all right. Cool. Okay.
Sure will.
Why?
Love make you do crazy things. And if you the perfect person for me, and I'm shouting it on the rooftop, baby, I'm so in love. Fuck it.
So you gonna shout and jump on the rooftop, licking ass. So
listen,
love
I know
or
what
loyalty?
Love feel like, and it feel real good.
Love
it's
or loyalty?
nostalgic. So yes, I do.
Love or loyalty? Which would y'all rather have if you had to pick one or the other?
Oh.